Hey friends, welcome back. The thing that's been on my mind today is this idea of having an imperfect marriage, but having a healthy marriage. And there is a difference, and it's very small, but having an imperfect marriage is simply the reality of two imperfect people, right? Whoever I marry and myself, we're both imperfect. And then that means that the marriage itself is going to be imperfect, right? We're both going to mess up. We're both going to upset the other person. We're both going to, not do things right? But then having a healthy marriage is being able to work with those imperfections in a way that doesn't destroy the marriage, right? Where you can have a healthy marriage where you guys work out those issues and you guys know that the other person slips up and you guys both people are willing to forgive, and both people know that the other person's going to mess up and that they're going to mess up sometimes, and just to have a ton of grace and to both be pursuing God and have a relationship with God and have that be the base for everything, and not try and control the other person, but let God convict the other person of the things that they need to change about themselves and all this stuff. And that's a healthy marriage. Because I've kind of been told in my life, because my parents don't have the best marriage, and so I am doing all this research, I'm making all these plans, I'm like, this is what my marriage is going to be like, I'm going to be so much better, blah, blah, blah. And I've been told, well, like, you're never going to have a perfect marriage, like, you should just, like, that's so stupid to think you could make some perfect marriage, like, what the heck. But it's not that I'm trying to make a marriage without imperfections, right? It matters when you say, what do you mean by a perfect marriage? Because no marriage is perfect, yes. But I guess what I was striving for when I called it what I wanted was a perfect marriage is I just wanted a healthy marriage, right? And I still think that's possible. So, anyway, to anyone out there who feels like they want a perfect marriage, but they don't feel like that's possible, it is not possible technically to have a perfect marriage, but you can have a healthy marriage, and I would encourage you to do that. So anyway, yeah, if you took anything away from this video or you relate at all to what I'm saying, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. And yeah, thanks for listening. I'll see you next time.